Anyway, punta na tayo sa lesson proper. Ito lang naman ang pag-uusapan natin today, characteristics of a media and information literate individual. To some degree, I believe, kayo ay already media and information literate individual. So, for example lang ha, si Sayhan ang pasagutin natin nito kasi bago siyang dating. Okay. Your mother, it's okay. Your mother is asking you to transfer all the pictures and video recordings from her old phone to her new phone. Her old phone's system is valid, cannot be charged anymore. How do you help?
Dadalhin sa isang technician, ma'am, para ipayos.
Dadalhin sa isang technician. For example, Sayhan, ako ang mama mo. Ay, huwag na tayo magpa-technician. Gasto pa yan. Hindi mo ba ito alam, anak? Ano bang ibang paraan, Sayhan?
Hindi ko talaga alam mo.
Yeah. Okay. How about si Junairi? Ikaw daw, Junairi. Hindi tayo magpunta sa technician.
Hindi pa rin alam mo?
Anyway, isa sa mga pwede natin gawin talaga actually is first, tignan natin yung phone ni mother kung meron ba siyang memory card. Kung meron naman siyang memory card, edi ibig sabihin, pwede nating i-transfer na lang yung memory card papunta sa bagong phone. Diba? So, tignan din natin kung, for example, kung battery pala ang problema, tignan natin baka pwede tayong makabili ng other battery, papalitan na lang yung battery. You know? So, aside from that, battery na lang, or baka yung charger lang. Diba? Kaya natin nakalain na yung charger pa yung problem. Tignan muna natin. Aside from that, memory card, ano pa ba? So, for yun lang, no? Kasi kung old phone, probably, hindi yun nakakonect sa cloud service. No? Unlike sa mga bagong phone ngayon, nakakonect na siya sa cloud. Pwede nang every time nag-picture ka, pwede mo siyang i-sync sa isang cloud account. So, nasisave sa phone mo, nasisave din sa cloud. So, for now, maganda yung sagot ni Sayhan. Pwede tayong pumunta sa technician para ipakuha yung files, no? Yung mga photos or whatever it is from the old phone. Or pwede rin natin tingnan kung meron bang memory card. The main point dito, students, is for you to try and assess the situation first, tapos saka kayo maggawa ng action. Okay? Next daw, ito si ano ang pasagutin natin? Si Adnan, dahil bago rin siyang dating. Okay? Situation standard algorithm. The teacher requires a 10-page write-up, a PowerPoint presentation, and your actual reporting. Paano mo ito gagawin, Adnan?
Wait. The teacher assigned you to report about the data encryption standard. The teacher goes to 10 pages. Ano ma'am, gagawin ko ito ma'am by maririnig po ba ma'am?
Yep.
Maririnig po ba?
Yes po.
Ano sinabi? Gagawin ko ito ma'am by presenting or preparing projectors ma'am. Kaya devices na mailarawan o ma-picture out yung aking reports ma'am.
Okay. So, nagdiretso ka sa PowerPoint presentation na part. How about the Adnan? The 10-page write-up?
First. Ano ibig sabihin yun mo?
Please mag-research.
Para ma-fill up yung 10-page write-up.
Okay. Ano kaya yung mga pwede mong gamitin na platform for research?
Yung mga trusted mo, like Wikipedia, kaya wala masyadong alam, but sa Google, kung nakikita mo sa Google, may nakaragay mo ma'am na trusted mo.
By the way, guys, no, hindi ba trusted ang Wikipedia?
Ay, sorry.
It's okay. So, I am informing you now, hindi trusted ang Wikipedia. So, for example, next quarter, you will have practical research 1, no? So, sabihan na kayo, ngayon pa lang, hindi trusted ang for example, pwede nyo rin siyang kunan ng information. So anyway, moving on. The main point today is that media and information literacy, according to UNESCO, is recognizes the primary role of media in everyday lives. It lies at the core of freedom of expression and information, since it empowers citizens to understand the functions of media and other information providers, to critically evaluate their content, and to make informed decisions as users and producers of information and media content. Ang ibig sabihin lang talaga nito, for you, kasi nga kayo yung gusto natin na maging media and information literate individuals, using and being exposed to media and information every single day, kailangan marunong kayo mag-critically evaluate ng information and media na nakikita ninyo so that you can have informed decisions whether you become a user or a producer of media and information. Kasi malay ba namin, magiging influencer kayo or media and content creator kayo in the future. So how will you create the media and information content if you do not know how to critically evaluate information? So that is the main point of being a media and information literate individual. Okay, so next one, media and information literate individual. You are a media literate person if you can decode, evaluate, analyze, and produce both print and electronic media. Media literacy training range widely, including informed citizenship, aesthetic appreciation and expression, social advocacy, self-esteem, and consumer competence. So dapat, kung gugustuhin natin na maging media literate person or individual kayo, you should be able to know ano ba talaga ang meron or how is the information stored within a media. Kailangan mo rin maka-evaluate, maka-analyze, and also produce both printed and electronic media. That is why, binibigyan kayo ng assignment na poster making na pwede nyong gawin by your hands or poster making na pwede ninyong gawin by Canva. Okay? So, wait lang.